Hey everyone, it's me, Donna. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I feel like would be an ideal kitchen for a nursing home type setting. So let's get started. Okay, in my ideal kitchen, when the nurses come to the door or whatever, because you got your lunch room, up here in the front area, all up in here, okay? And so when the nurses want something or want to talk to the kitchen staff or whatever, they can come in through this door right here. Okay, then the boss's office would be right here. As you can see, the chair and the desk and all that. And then here's her door. So that way she can be right here to where she can hear. And then she'll have a window right here to where she can kind of see what's going on and everything. So that way they can talk to people right here at the doorway. And also there is a window right here to where they can communicate to the kitchen staff, as well as this window will be a way for when the kitchen staff is serving the residents who have come to the dining room area. They can run the tray line, which right here starts the tray line. You get the trays and everything, and you stack them on this counter right here. And then the cook gets some and adds her food to it, and then she can start setting them right here on this counter. And then the aide gets those trays and takes them to this counter and adds what she needs to add to them, and then sets them right here in this window area, which has like a lip out here to where the nurses and nurses' aides can get the trays and start feeding the residents. Okay, as for feeding the residents who are in their rooms, right here's some big carts and everything where the kitchen staff can fill up these carts, and the nurses, well, they can roll the carts out. Let me go right here and I will click on that. So once each cart is filled, then it can be rolled out the door, and then the nurses and nurses' aides can take the cart onto the floor to the residents to feed them. Okay? Alright. As for when shipments come in and everything, they can come in through the back door. The truck drivers or whatever can bring the food and supply shipments through the back door, and they can be taken from here and put away and everything. In my ideal kitchen, there would be a cooler / freezer, like a walk-in cooler and freezer. Okay, so when you come in this door right here, you walk into the cooler area, and there'll be plenty of shelves and everything inside here for things that need to remain cold. Okay, and then you walk through this door, and then right here is the freezer area, and it's going to have all kinds of shelves and everything in here, and that's where all the things that need to stay frozen can be put. Okay, alright, and then right here will be the room where the mops and brooms and all that go, as well as mop buckets, and then there'll be like a water area where it's kind of like I guess what you say, a basin or whatever in the floor, and there'll be like a faucet to where you can fill up your mop bucket, and then also add your detergent and mop your floors or whatever. Okay, or sweep and mop your floors, whatever. Alright, and then in this area will be the pantries, and also it will have lockers for the workers to put their purses and personal items and everything in. And then the rest of it will be filled with shelves and everything for dry goods and all that type of stuff. And then also maybe like a stand-up freezer or refrigerator or whatever right here in the corner. Okay. And then over here will be like the ice machine. There will be counters And then there will be a 3-compartment sink right over here. And then even over here will be a 3-compartment sink, and there will be counter space right here. And then that way, this will all be good for storage, because there'll be cabinets and everything and shelves on the walls and all that. But also like food prep and all that type of thing, especially for the cook. Okay, and then right here will be like some coolers for like milk and you know, various other things that need to stay cold. Okay, and then right here will be like the steam table area, and then this of course will be the stove, and then like um, a fryer or two can be placed in this area, and then of course you have your countertop and then your cabinets and all that on the walls. Okay, and then right here will be where extra carts or counters can be stored for when they're needed. And some of them can be like roll-away carts and stuff. Okay. And then right here can be like windows into the dish room, as well as right here. This can be like a big window to where, you know, the people in this area, including the boss, can see into the dish room. Okay. And then right here will be a door that connects the kitchen to the dish room. Okay. And then over in here can be you know, 3-compartment sinks, to where the aide can do you know, a lot of their food prep and stuff, to where the cook, you know, the cook can mostly do their preparations and everything over in here, and then the aide can come in here and take care of their food prep and everything. Okay. And there'll be plenty of counter space and shelves and all that type of thing for pots, pans, you know, you name it. All kinds of dishes and everything. Okay. And then also right in here will be racks and all that type of stuff for storage of pots, pans, trays, plates, you know, all kinds of stuff. Okay. Alright, then right here will be a door to where the nurses' aides can bring the carts, and I'll show you. Let me go over here. Alright, the carts can be rolled in and out of this door to where the dishwasher can get the food and stuff out of the carts and start putting some of the dishes in the sinks. And then also the other items on the racks and everything, and, you know, spray them off and whatever. And then run them through this big industrial sized dishwasher, which will pull them through. And then they'll come out the other end right here. And the dishwasher can then put them away wherever they need to be put. Okay. Alright, and then also here is like a storage closet area. And right here's the door. Mostly what will be stored in here would be like garbage bags, clean linen, also there'll be like dirty linen bins to where, you know, all the different rags and mop heads and all that stuff can be put in the dirty bins. Okay. And then also there will be like a sink area where, or shall I say, it's like a floor bin, sink bin area, to where you can run water into your mop bucket and also, you know, pour your water out when you're through and everything. And then you'll have like areas for the mops and the brooms and all that type of thing, dustpans, all that type of stuff, squeegees, you know, whatever it is that you need, you know, to clean with, they'll be in here, as well as this other little closet area. Okay. You see, and also chemicals, you know, all the different cleaning chemicals and everything that you will need to do your job and everything, they'll be stored in this closet as well. And also there'll be some cleaning supplies that can be stored in this one too. Okay. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else I'm trying to think of. Okay. And of course, also when the dishwashers through the dishes, they'll wash out the bins and then roll them. They can roll them maybe through here, and then they can be pulled and then stationed over here in this area to be used when the tray line gets ran and then pushed out this door to the nurse's aides. Okay? So that's how that will pretty much go. And then, of course, you got your hand sinks. Right here's a hand sink, and then over here's a hand sink. And then in here in the dish room will be a hand sink for employees to wash their hands and all that type of thing. So, yeah, let's see. I think that pretty much covers it. But, yeah, I just think it would be nice to have a kitchen that has plenty of room, plenty of good flow to it, to where, things won't be so cramped up, and, you can maneuver around in the kitchen fairly easy. So I think that's pretty much key. And also, it keeps the dishwasher from being bothered when they're doing dishes. Like, mostly that way when the nurse's aides come looking for juice, milk, tea, snacks, whatever, they can either come to the door or come to this window and contact the staff who happen to be in this area, instead of bothering the dishwasher who's trying to do the dishes and everything. Most of their contact should maybe deal with bringing the food carts to the dishwasher and everything. So that should mostly be their dealings. And it keeps the dishwasher out of the way and all that, to where people walking down the hall and all that hopefully won't bother the dishwasher. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would love to see a kitchen be created, if I had anything to do with it. So yeah, anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.